Good morning everyone, and welcome to One Man One Life. Well, this is the first day. I've been out for a while. I've had a bad back. It's still bad now, but it's alright when I'm stood up, so I'm just taking my time walking the Frenchie over the park over here. As you can see, there she is. And we're just heading into those forests over there. God knows where she's gone now. Anyway, so hopefully my back's getting better. It does feel a little bit better today. At least I can walk. Any updates? Not really, only that Mr. Potato Head Johnson seems to be hell-bent on ruining this country. Lockdown after lockdown doesn't work. I think people have stopped caring at all now, because one thing that amazes me, we've never trusted the government or what MPs say for forever. But suddenly we believe every word they say. Well, some of us do. I'm not saying that people aren't getting COVID. I'm saying they are. Is the injection going to work? I don't know. And nobody can say that it is or not. But the thing I'm concerned about is people that are losing their jobs, especially in the entertainment business. What are the government thinking? And why can't we decide what we want to do ourselves? If you want to isolate, isolate. If you don't, don't. And what's going on with the police? They're just turning into egotistical Nazis. You just keep seeing on the news all the time. Arrested 2 women for walking the dogs. Arresting a 90-odd-year-old bloke for peaceful protesting, which, if I'm not mistaken, we have a right to do that. Even the MPs are coming up in arms against it. Do the police not realise that the more they let their egos run away with them, the less trust that the people are going to have? I mean, some of us don't have any trust in the police. Personally, I've never met a decent one yet. They all seem to let their egos run away with their so-called powers. But they're supposed to be here to protect us, keep us safe. But now they just seem to be revenue collecting. You know, I can understand why they're fining people, but give somebody a warning first, let them get on the way. Or is it just to coin back some of this money that the government spent out, the billions? I don't know. But anyway, the choice is yours. Have the injection, don't have it. Isolate, don't isolate. But don't be told what to do. We've all got a choice to make, and we should make it. Anyway, I'm just about to go into the forest. No doubt the old bill or the COVID police will be stood down the bottom waiting. But I'm up for a rut anyway. So, anyway, we'll speak to you in a minute. Well, that's a rant over. But yeah, let me ask you this. The health minister, tell me he's not an alien. Right? He just looks like an alien that's put a rubber human skin on. Tell me it's different, because I'm struggling to get that from my head. Anyway, rant over. Let's leave the clowns to ruin this country once more. Oh, and also, have you heard about Frexit? Now the French are voting to leave Europe. I'm afraid Europe is dead. It's the walking dead. But we'll watch that as the months go by. Anyway, I do have an update for you. I'm planning a trip, if anybody fancies it, to the Arctic Circle. I'm looking for a Shogun now actually. They'll do about 5,000 miles. Because it's roughly 5,500 miles round trip, so I'm going to look for a Shogun. We're going to decal it up. We're going to put some big lights on the roof and on the bike because we intend to ski off the back of it. So we're going to go right up to the Arctic Circle and back, and we're looking around about the 9th of October. So we'll be in Dover around the 9th. So, but I'll put some updates with the Shogun I get. I've seen one already really, BF Goodrich tyres, roof boys and what have you. So we'll keep you updated on that. But Arctic Circle is where we're going. So I'll do an introduction video on the Shogun, and so you can see it when we get it and see what it's like when we're ready to leave with it. So that should be fun. But so that's going to be roughly around the 9th of October, I think. 8 or 9 days. So we're going to share the driving and such like. Not a clue where I am in this forest, but dog doesn't care. Anyway, I was going to go in the Porsche, but it's going to cost me £5 for wheels and tyres, which I'm not going to use again. Where I'm thinking, get a Shogun, and at least we can do other little trips in it, even though it'd be difficult to leave the Porsche on. So that's where we are. We've obviously got 2 Goodwoods, if they go ahead. Hopefully they will. I finally got my GRRC membership through after waiting 5 years. So that's good. So we've got 2 Goodwoods. We've got the Artic Circle, and no doubt I'm going to try and get a few trips with the Porsche Club. It depends if they run them or not. Depends on what happens with this fucking stupid virus that everybody seems to be scared about. But there we go, that's what's happening. Whew. This pain's making me breathe heavy. Better get my phone out and make some phone calls while I'm breathing heavy. Anyway, that's where we're at. So keep updated. Probably about March, April time I'll get a Shogun, because we need to get the oil and the coolant changed so as it can cope with minus 27 degrees. And then we've got to get the decals printed up and stuck on. Hopefully, like I said, I've seen one with BF Goodrich tyres. It's a bit early yet, but let's see what happens. Anyway, there we go for that one. Quite exciting. So we should be able to get some good videos out, especially when we're going to try and ski off the back of it. This is a new Hero 9 with the mod pack on it, so we'll see what this sounds like when we get back. We're just meandering through towards the lake. Dog loves it out here, but bloody hell is it cold today. Anyway, keep tuning in for more videos. I'm really sorry that I haven't done any for a while, but to be honest with you, it hasn't been really, there hasn't been nothing to film. Every road trip I try and go on always seems to fall out of bed, but we'll see what happens. So we'll see in a bit.